Happy Monday. It's a wig day today, which I'm surprised I'm doing this because I'm very sad. Radiation number 19, don't forget. Don't forget radiation number 19 today. Eagles lost yesterday. The stupid Saints. I'm going to the Super Bowl and I wanted my team to be there. What the heck? Oh, it better not be Saints versus New England. Because if it is, I'm going to have to root for the Saints. Like I said, on my way to radiation number 19. Everything's still going good. You know, the skin is red. Whatever. What are you going to do? I don't know. I think the big thing is, you know, the skin, you're not in pain. I'm talking to a lot of people that they're really sore. And some people rely on one type of cream and use that religiously. I have a cream that is homemade from a company. I wasn't just going to use that stuff exclusively because I don't know what the healing properties are and how well it really works. And I'm not going to trust my skin on something that I'm going to think that's going to work. So, radiation oncology is all about Aquaphor. So, Aquaphor, I do more Aquaphor than I do this homemade stuff. But I still use the homemade stuff. I like it. I like that it is homemade, that it's organic, and there's all natural stuff in it. Yeah. So this is the last 2 weeks. It goes so fast when you go every day. But I was able to sleep in today, which was nice. I usually go to PT on Mondays. I went to bed late and I got to sleep in and it was good. But my PT gave me exercises. She gave me ropes to work on my arms. And she gave me a band so I can work my arms on the wall too. So I'll be really, really strong and, you know, fighting lymphedema and all that wonderful stuff. So, running late today, but about to be turning into the hospital now. Good morning. We are on our way to radiation number 20? What? That is so crazy. After today, there'll be 8 more. Still doing really well. Got a few messages from people saying that around radiation 20 was when it got real. So, I'm going to test my little theory of my lotion routine, and if it works and what I'm doing works, and I plan to do a full report on what I did, what works for me. But you know, you always have to consider, like, everyone, you know, you always hear everyone has a different body, everybody has different skin. I have extremely sensitive skin, so the fact that I'm not in pain, I think is a miracle. And I must be doing something right with my skincare routine. But I appreciate so many different point of views. You learn so much as you go on, whether it is chemotherapy, surgery, radiation. I just love this community so much because we really do lift each other up and hold each other up and show each other, you know, this worked for me, don't do this, or I wish I would have done X, Y, and Z. And I always say, like, you know, cancer is terrible, but, you know, with, you know, it's 2019 and we have have like the gift of social media, and as so often people say that social media is so terrible, it is really a gift because we are able to connect with one another so much easily and talk about different things that helped us. So, you know, you kind of gotta take the good with the bad. Sometimes, you know, we spend too much time on social media, or people, you know, maybe it's not the most positive thing out there, but, you know, you find what works for you. What makes it not positive? Can you make it positive? That's what I do. When I started going on Instagram, I saw so many negative accounts and, you know, bad stories. And when you're newly diagnosed, that's really hard to read. I couldn't read it. It would give me nightmares and it would scare me. And I always loved that Gandhi quote, be the change you want to see in the world. And I wanted to be the change on Instagram. So, you know, I'm real. If I'm having a crazy day or I'm dealing with something, I will talk about it, but 95% of my posts are positive because I do feel positive. I'm an optimistic person. I really think I'm going to beat this thing, and, you know, there's people out there that are like me, and they're looking for that beacon of hope. They're looking for that person saying, yeah, I got this, or yeah, it's going to be okay. And I feel like that positivity will just soar you through this difficult journey that you're dealing with, and you'll come out stronger. And yeah, I think you will beat this if you honestly think that you're going to beat something. I think you will. And you do. About to go to the hospital for number 20. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Good morning. I'm on my way to radiation 21. I'm starting to feel really exhausted from all of this. Last night it was pretty bad. I don't know, I guess it gets worse every day. After today, we will have 7 more. I'm going to do this until next Friday. But it's debilitating. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard, just like the majority of cancer treatment is. Chemo treatment was hard. Nausea and tiredness, and it seems a little bit of the same kind of tiredness that I feel now. I got a message from somebody the other day saying that their skin did well and red, and it wasn't until after treatment it got worse, which I don't know if anyone has come across the same issue. But did something change with that person? Were they not putting their lotion on? Can still, like, even if you're not getting radiation, you still should be putting your lotion on. And then they said to me, things get worse before they get better. I don't know how I take that. Like, kind of a pessimistic view of all this. And I don't think that kind of advice helps anybody. You know, maybe, you know, okay, like, your skin did really well, and then maybe you didn't keep up on your regimen, and your skin started to, like, hurt because it was, you know, healing from the burning. But I don't know, to say things get worse before they get better to another person is pretty bad. Even meant to say it to yourself. Things get worse before they get better. I don't know. I think that's just such a negative outlook. And I'm all for, trying to stay positive, but I'm good with like honesty too. I think there's a difference between how we feel and our outlook. But I'm still not in pain. Those of us around us are doing our thing and we're still not in pain, then we should be celebrating them and their successes and all that wonderful stuff. I will just keep trucking on no matter what, no matter how tired I am, no matter how beat up I become. I will never stop fighting. I will continue to push through, because what other option do I have? I don't. Let's do this. 21. Happy Thursday. I am going to Radiation 22. Can you believe it? Oh my God. So, the fatigue hit me yesterday at Radiation like a ton of bricks. And, I usually, get changed, lay on the table, watch the machine pass over me twice, go back to the fitting room and, change and leave. But I could barely keep my eyes open to watch the machine go over me. And as I'm walking back to the fitting room, I just start crying because I'm so tired. It's exhausting. I think so often we do too much. Whether it's like going to the grocery store, buying stuff for like dinner, or just filling up our calendar with errands to run and places to go and people to see. I think sometimes you have to stop and really listen to your body and say, no, I'm not doing that. And I think that comes along with cancer diagnosis and cancer journey. Like, you learn that you have to stop, and it's not what you want to do, it's what your body wants to do. And if you want to go out and go do a Target run or go to the grocery store and get a bunch of stuff, but your body's not feeling it, sorry, not doing it today. So I'm going to be doing more of that, more of listening to what my body wants, how my body's feeling. I mean, it's not, my doctor's appointments are like 10 o'clock in the morning, and that's not crazy early, but I'm so tired. I would keep sleeping if the alarm wasn't going off. But yeah, I had to take some time for myself yesterday, and I literally did nothing. I went to the hospital, did my thing, came home, put comfy clothes on, and just relaxed. Today is a totally different story. Back to it. So today is hospital, and then I need to go find celery. I need more celery juice. I'm feeling so amazing, and I'm like going to the bathroom every day, and my body feels like pre-cancer. So, but I need more celery juice. It's gonna be day 12, I think, or 13, day 13 of doing this. You're gonna do that, and then I have to see my physical therapist at like 12:30, and then when that's done, I go home and relax for a little bit, and then I have to go to my other hospital. So busy. And by the time that's over with, it's time to go home and eat dinner, if I even feel like making anything, which I'm thinking about now. I didn't even defrost anything. Oh well. Alright, let's do Radiation 22. Morning. Today is Radiation 23. It is Friday, and I can't believe we have one more week of doing radiation. I am starting to feel some good stuff in my left armpit. I'll be honest, when I started my lotion routine, I just kind of focused on my left breast and my chest and the center of my chest, and I didn't really do the armpit, and I just started doing it like a week or so ago, so I got some catching up to do. And then yesterday, I went to the bathroom and I think my body's trying to have a period. I was on 16 rounds of aggressive chemo, and I was told that I couldn't have a period because I got adriamycin cytoxin, carboplatin, and Taxol. Carboplatin is metallic based, and it'll rip your ovaries to shreds. Fingers crossed, right? But we're not really sure what's going on because it wasn't typical period. It was just a little bit, and I don't know if my body's trying to heal and go back to the way it was. I never had normal periods to begin with. I was on birth control for 10 years to regulate it because I was only having a period once every 3 months. But yeah, and I'm like sitting at home yesterday laughing because I'm like, it's the damn celery juice I've been drinking. If you Google celery juice benefits, there's so many benefits to be taking celery juice, and I'm like, it is just healing my body from the inside out. It is not taking no for an answer, and it's trying to bring these dead ovaries back to life again. So, luckily, my OBGYN follows me on Instagram, and I was able to send her a message and say, I don't know what's going on right now. And she's so wonderful. Shout out to Dr. Fischetti at Sunrise OBGYN. And she's like, let me know if it gets worse. You know, Dr. Fischetti has been so amazing. She was obviously the first one I went to when I found the lump on my breast, and she hooked me up with Dr. Chine, who hooked me up with Dr. Cohen, who hooked me up with Dr. D'Ambrosio, who hooked me up with Dr. Ashenoff. So it's been a wonderful chain effect of fantastic doctors on my team, and I couldn't be happier. And, you know, it all started from you, Dr. Fischetti, so thank you. All right, here we go. Number 23.